They're only a game and a half out of second.
Well, that's right, and they got a real opportunity here today. They've lost 5 of 6 games, but they beat this Kalamazoo Valley team by 8 points earlier this year down in Kalamazoo, so would love to see them get back in the winning ways here today.
Little alley-oop, a little too far. Now Diaz. Down low, Mahan, little left-hander is good. Eubank, little pass over to Burkett. Top of the key, shot is good by Humes.
There was no women's game today. Kalamazoo Valley without a women's team this year, but the women, they've won 11 games in a row, John, and they're the hottest thing in the state.
They are. Stuckey for 3. You're right there, Tom, and the Jayhawks have continued to hold that number 18 in the nation ranking again this week.
Yes, and well-deserving,
yes.
No question about it. Nice start here for the men. They run the offense the first time down, Mahan with a bucket, and then a nice three-pointer by Stuckey.
Three-point shot doesn't go for Burkett. Kirkland. Ooh, a long three-point shot is good. My goodness, Josh Smith.
Beautiful looking shot there, John Arter. One of the interesting things of these Jayhawks, out of the 5 starters, 3 of them are left-handed.
We have a timeout, 18:28 left to go first half. It's Muskegon 8 and K Valley 2. We'll be right back right after this. We want to thank you for joining us for Jayhawk basketball this Saturday afternoon on MCC TV. K Valley and Muskegon. Eubank in trouble, gets the ball over to Eustace. Top of the key, three-point shot is good by Kubiak. Mahan, little left-hander, soft touch is good. Miguel's off to a good start, Tom.
Yes, he is, John. 2 for 2 inside. We've mentioned it before when Miguel Mahan, our big man, 6'7", when he plays well, the Jayhawks tend to play well.
Now Eustace, over to Kubiak. 7 on the shot clock. Good defense by the Jayhawks. Long three-point shot. Doesn't go, but Kirkland is called for the foul. And K Valley will get 3 shots. Humes at the line, shooting 3. Good on the first.
You know, when Miguel Mahan plays well for MCC, they run that offense like they should, down through him, sort of inside out. And it seems like the games where he's not effective or is not playing well, they get a little too one-on-one, a little too perimeter oriented.
Yes.
So hopefully we'll keep that good inside play going here today.
That's a good point, Tom. They have their confidence when it goes into Miguel and he gets his game going. They'll feed the hot hand. Now, down to Miguel. Left-hand layup is good.
And there it is. 3 for 3.
4-point lead for the Jayhawks. Humes. Foul on Humes. Jayhawk ball. Stuckey along the baseline, kicks it back out. Now Diaz, he hits a 3.
Jayhawks are red hot, John Arter.
They are. They're up by 7 here. Less than 4 minutes into the game. Humes hits a 3. He has 8.
Get our spots.
Kirkland, a deep 3-point shot. Ball's tipped around. Humes comes away with a rebound. Now Humes, far wing. Ball is tipped right to Smith. Diaz from the corner off the iron. Eubank. Dishes off down low. Nice look. QB gets the bucket.
Kalamazoo Valley coming back a little bit here. Got it back to just a 2-point game.
Diaz, 3-point shot is tipped out and out of bounds. Jayhawk ball.
Last Saturday, John, the Jayhawks snapped a 4-game losing streak, but with a big win over Kellogg, but then they were beaten by 13 points at Lansing Wednesday night. And so hopefully we can get back in the win column here.
Yes. Humes again for 3. He's been their point production. He has 11 here of the 16.
Pretty clear we better put someone on him, huh, John?
Yeah. Diaz, drive baseline. Blocking foul on K Valley. Kelly called for the foul. Diaz line shooting 2. Good on first. He makes them both to give the Jayhawks the lead again. Close game. Humes gets his man up in the air now, fires it up and hits the baseline shot.
Boy, Trey Humes came to play, John. 6'5" sophomore from Portage Northern.
Nice pass to John Ivory in the post, and he converts. Ball coming our way, out of bounds. Jayhawk ball. Long 3-point shot, Stuckey off the iron. Loose ball, picked up there by Eustace. Burkett. Stuckey. Kirkland with a little head fake, drives baseline, kicks it back out. Now Smith, 3-point shot, in and out. Offensive board by Ivory. Kirkland, 3-point shot, doesn't go. Couple good looks there. Jayhawks could not convert. Eustace. 10 on the shot clock. And the drive by Eustace draws the whistle. Ivory called for the foul. Caleb Eustace at the line, shooting 2. Cameron Lamar checks in for Kirkland. Eustace sinks them both. K-Valley with a 1-point lead in the seesaw game.
Yeah, right. Very evenly matched game so far. I kind of figured it might be that way with a close game down at K-Valley last month.
Ball last touch by Muskegon. Cougar ball.
But with that being said, really a must-win game, John, for these Jayhawks. You know, they've lost 5 of 6. This is a Kalamazoo Valley is a team behind them in the standings, playing at home. This is a game we should definitely win.
I agree. Kelly. Oh, a nice block by Ivory. Ball goes out of bounds. Off of Kelly, so it's Jayhawk ball.
The LeClifford Kelly there, number 55, 6'6", 275. He is a load. Nice job there by Ivory holding his position and getting the block shot.
Stuckey lays it in.
DeQuavion Stuckey out of Grand Rapids Union. He's the best guy we've got, John, at breaking down a defense off the dribble. And I like to see him drive into the basket like that.
Yes. Eubank unable to convert on the layup. Diaz, a little bounce pass to Mahan. Lamar back to Stuckey. Diaz, 8 on the shot clock. Little drive, puts a shot up and in. Diaz stayed with it and gets rewarded with a bucket. Humes to Redfield. 8 on the shot clock. Redfield drives baseline. Josh Smith. Kelly with a rebound. Lamar quickly ahead. Oh, down to Smith. Whistle down on the baseline. May have been standing on the baseline when he grabbed the ball.
That is indeed what was called, John Arter, and we're approaching the halfway point here of a close game. But nice to see the Jayhawks make a little bit of a run and pull ahead of these Cougars from Kalamazoo Valley.
Eustace. We'll leave it there for Eubank. Eustace, Eubank. Now Redfield. Jayhawk ball.
Nice defense by the Jayhawks the past couple of times down the court. They're being very aggressive on the defensive end. Gotten a little bit stagnant here on the offensive end.
Left hand three-point shot doesn't go. Quickly out the other way. And an easy bucket here for Redfield. Always need to have somebody back.
That's right. That can happen when you settle for a three-point shot, kind of out of rhythm. There's nobody back there.
Burkett. In the corner, Mulder, 3. Instant offense from Dylan Mulder. Eubanks. Smith with a rebound. Mulder spin move, baseline, no. Ball's tipped out. There's Stuckey, and Stuckey is fouled. Eubank. Timeout on the floor, 9:19 left to go first half. Muskegon leads by 4, 26-22. John Arter and Tom Kendra back here. We want to thank the Jayhawk Sound here for providing fine music during the timeouts. Hey, Tom, they even have a cowbell there, and in the Hall of Fame of Music, Will Ferrell played that cowbell, didn't he?
yes, he did. Yeah, it's the Jayhawk Sound. You gotta love them. Adding some environment here to the game.
Yes, it does.
You just need more cowbell.
That's right. Now Kirkland inbound to Mahan. He's double teamed down in the post. And KV called for the foul. That will be on Redfield, his first.
Stop, get there. Go right away, you two. Go.
Kirkland inbound. Mulder. Kirkland in the corner. Rebounded by Burkett.
Daryl Kirkland just off today so far, John, and we're not getting any second chances. We're one and done on the offensive end.
Humes. Seven on the shot clock. Humes, far wing, trying to get the foul, nothing called.
We might have got away with one there, John. It looked like we got the arm of Harms on that shot, but no call. We'll take it.
Yes, we will. Now, Kirkland for 3.
There we go, Daryl Kirkland. Maybe that'll snap him out of it.
Jayhawks by 7.
We've seen Kirkland get hot, and when he gets hot, he can be a real force.
And he can. He can put a lot of points on the board and in the books. Mulder called for the foul. Martinez Griggs for 2. Mahan. Left-hand shot doesn't go. Rebounded by Burkett. Redfield. Eubank. Off the iron. Mahan with the strong board. Mulder. He hits it for 2.
There's Dylan Mulder, our 6'3" sophomore out of Florida. He sparked the team several times this year off the bench. He's doing it again today with 2 quick threes.
Yes. Humes. Kirkland in the corner. Mulder again for 3. Instant offense.
Mulder feeling it, no question about it, John Arter.
And Coach Jim Horn of Cave Valley wants a timeout. 6:59 left to go here in the first half. The Jayhawks have pushed it up to a 10-point lead, 34-24. Thank you to the MCC TV crew doing a great job today. Eric Taylor on the camera giving us great shots. And we have in the booth Rod Van Nortwick, our director and producer of Jayhawk basketball. Thanks, guys. There's a Cougar turnover. Stuckey. Smith into Mahan. Mahan draws the crowd when they kick it in the post. Now Smith, far wing, one-hand push shot, left-hander doesn't go. Rebounded there by Martinez Griggs.
Yeah, what's happened, John Arter, is Miguel Mahan, our big 6'7" center, hit his first 3 shots, and that now when he gets the ball, he's being double and triple teamed. He needs to do a better job of finding an open man.
Kick it back out, you bet. Stuckey.
Swing! Swing!
Mahan sees Smith. Smith along the baseline is fouled. That's the 6th team foul. Second foul on Burkett. Smith. It's good. Offensive board by Martinez Griggs. Cougars reset. Nice hands, but right to another Cougar. Eustace. Mulder with a rebound. Now Mulder for 3.
Dylan Mulder, 4 3-pointers off the bench. He's been the difference in this game.
He has.
Jayhawks up to a 15-point lead just like that.
Kubiak, top of the key, misses the rim, goes out of bounds, Jayhawk ball. Smith. In and out. And we have a warning on the K-Valley bench from the official. Whatever was said, he'll have none of that.
Yeah.
Now Eubank trying to work on Kirkland. Eustace. My goodness, he went right in and lowered right into Malter, but maybe he was fouled prior to that, which is what they're going to call foul on Stuckey.
Yes, I think you're right, John. They called Stuckey for the reach-in, but if he wouldn't have reached in, that would have had to have been a charge.
Yes,
he just
agree. Yep.
ran over Josh Smith, or was it Mulder?
Mulder. Mm-hmm. Yep. 4:33 left. Jayhawks by 15. Ooh, nice pass down low and able to convert is Redfield.
It breaks a long scoring drought there for the Cougars.
Football pass does not work for Stuckey. That was telegraphed. Humes. Good quick hands by Mulder. The steal. Now Jayhawks the other way. Smith in the corner to Stuckey. 3-point shot. Misses things, but Kirkland is there for the steal from behind. Pass into Mahan. They have it in the post. He puts it up and in. Eustace. Kirkland. Mahan, a little too much defense there by Redfield. Too close. That's his second. There used to be a Spartan by the name of Ken Redfield, and I saw this is a junior. But when I look down there, this one is from Los Angeles, California, so I'm not sure if that Ken Redfield. You never know.
Well, you never know. Our maybe that's where our Spartan ended up, and he maybe had a connection back here in Michigan.
So, yeah, be able to play ball and get good exposure. Eubank. Pass into Kelly. 10 on the shot clock. Humes pulls the trigger. The three is good.
Boy, I tell you what, John, it's a good thing they got Trey Humes.
Yes.
He's been pretty much a one-man offense.
Mahan now in double figures with 10.
Mahan had 6 points right out of the chute, then was quiet for a while. Now these last few minutes he's gotten going again. A very good first half for Miguel Mahan. There's a block.
Stuckey along the near side. Mulder pulls up. Shot is good for three.
The only Jayhawk who's had a better first half than Miguel Mahan is Dylan Mulder.
That's right. Humes unable to connect.
5 3-pointers so far, is that right,
Very
John?
close. One they called a 2-pointer. His foot must have been on the line, but it was a deep 2.
Okay.
So he has 14. Now Mahan gets into the 3-point action. Jayhawks with 49. Eubank open from the far wing. Stuckey. Kirkland off the iron. Humes. Good catch shot, partially blocked. Kirkland will slow it down, 18 on the shot clock. Mulder. Shot goes off the iron, high up in the air. Cape Valley ball. Humes. 19 points for Trey.
19 of his team's 34 points. But I tell you what, John, you got to give the Jayhawks credit. They played well today. First-year coach Jimmy Booth, even though we've lost 5 of 6, he seems to still have his team's attention and their focus, and they played very well this first half.
Yes, they have. Mulder. Nearly an offensive board for Kirkland. Ball goes out of bounds off Muskegon. Shot clock is off. 14 on the regulation clock. Eustace. Humes. Long 3 off the back of the iron. Gets his own rebound. Puts up the shot. No. And Kirkland just heaves it at the buzzer. We're at halftime here at Bartell's Roadie. Our score is Muskegon 49, Kalamazoo Valley 34. You're watching Jayhawk basketball right here on MCC TV.
All right, and we are back here at Bartels Roadie Gymnasium at halftime. Muskegon Community College with a very nice first half there. Built a 15-point lead, 49-34. We're joined by assistant coach Anthony Crump. And coach, you got to feel good about having a 15-point halftime lead. It must feel pretty good.
Oh yeah, we stressed transition D this upcoming week, and we didn't execute, man. Kalamazoo has 0 points in fast break points, and we have 14.
Okay, well that's was that a point of emphasis coming in? Was to try to get out and run?
Yeah, we've been stressing the fast break points all year.
Okay.
Today we executed, and good.
Yeah, that's obviously one of the big stats, and also one of the things that jumps off the stat sheet on me is off the bench, Dylan Mulder, 4 for 5, 14 points. He really gave you guys a spark. He's done that several times this year. Do you count on him to do that off the bench?
Not counting on it, but I expect it every game. He's a great shooter. They need to drive, so scoring is very easy for him. He's a good kid.
And it looked like the game plan coming in, you guys really early on in the game worked the ball into the big man, 6'7" Miguel Mahan. He got 3 quick buckets. Then it looked like every time he got the ball, he was getting double and triple teamed. And then he started kicking the ball out and getting other guys involved. Is that an emphasis for you guys? Half-court offense is going inside out.
Yes, we want Miguel Mahan to play good. We got a big stretch coming up. We're trying to get to these playoffs, have a good run, and he's the key. Inside and half court, we get the ball down there. He's pretty athletic, pretty fast. He can shoot also. It's a good weapon.
No question about it. And when he plays well, it seems like the rest of the team plays well, and vice versa, unfortunately. Tell me, how has it been during this stretch? It's been a tough 6-game stretch. We've lost 5 of 6 games. How is the attitude of the team? Is everyone still hanging in there and
we're hanging
focused?
in there. Yeah, I'm pretty focused.
Well, that's good. How about the players?
They're pretty focused. We lost a couple of them just to just wear and tear. It's just I feel like just tired, and it's a long season, so we got to get that second win for the season.
Okay, and no place better to do it than here at home. You had a nice win last Saturday, and you played a great first half here. Hopefully we can just continue that for 20 more minutes and get back in the win column.
Yeah, keep doing that, and 2 turnovers, 17 assists. Got to keep that up.
And then the final thing I want to talk to you about is sometimes, all the coaching you can do no matter what, a lot of it just comes down to shooting the basketball. Today you guys are shooting the basketball well, 53% compared to just 35 for K-Valley. And, as a coach, you can do a lot of things. You can't put the ball in the basket for your team, but it must be nice when you're watching and seeing shots go in instead of, sometimes when you have a losing streak, you get a great shot, doesn't go in.
Yeah. So that's pretty good. Been stressing that too. Been shooting a lot during practice, so focusing on contact layups and just basically shooting during practice. So it's looking good.
Well, it certainly worked well. Whatever you were doing there in the first half, and hopefully keep it up. And let's get a W here today, Coach.
Thank you.
All right. Well, thank you. All right. That was MCC assistant coach Anthony Crump in his first year alongside Jimmy Booth. Along with Daryl Green is the coaching staff here for the MCC men's team. And like I mentioned, they have been struggling a little bit, but certainly no struggles. John Arter there in the first half. The Jayhawks with a great first 20 minutes, up by 15 points.
Yes. Mahan and Mulder shooting very well, and also some balanced scoring from the starting 5. 49-34, 15-point lead for the Jayhawks. Cougars start the second half with the ball. Eubank. Top of the key. Now Eubank trying to get around Kirkland. Nice block there by Mahan. Loose ball is picked up by Eustace. 6 on the shot clock. The ball did not hit the rim. They may not be aware of it. It's knocked around and stolen there by Mahan. Stuckey leaves it there for Diaz. Diaz for 3! Nice start for the Jayhawks.
You're right, John Arter. Great defense led to that offensive breakout. And the lead is increased.
Eustace leads in. Diaz with the rebound. And we have a technical foul being called. That will be on Eubank. That'll be the second foul on Tanner Eubank. The official now conferring with the coach, Jim Horn of K Valley, explaining why the technical. In the meantime, Diaz will shoot 2 for the Jayhawks.
Well, there was certainly some contact there on the drive to the basket. Eubank felt he should have been shooting free throws, no call, and let the ref know maybe a little too strongly how he felt about it, and draws the technical foul.
Diaz makes 1 of 2. Jayhawk ball on the side.
Had a nice visit at halftime, John, with the AD Marty McDermott. He gave me a hard time for not wearing my newly minted Jayhawk sweatshirt. Yeah,
My goodness, I don't know how he'd find. He always has a way. He has quite a network of people that keep him informed.
Once we got past that, we had a nice chat.
Good. Marty works a lot of hours, does great things here for Muskegon Community College.
His nephew, of course, is Doug McDermott,
Yes.
who's now getting to be a veteran NBA player. He is bouncing around from team to team.
Is he? He
Doug
started off with the
McDermott.
Bulls.
Yeah, he's now with the Dallas Mavericks.
Okay.
And like Marty said, he's just trying to find the right fit and somewhere where he can maybe settle in for 4 or 5 years. So we'll keep watching him.
And of course, Marty's brother coaches the Creighton Blue Jays. Kubiak for the bucket. Now Diaz. He's fouled there by Burkett. That's number 3 on Darian. Diaz. Burkett. Now Kirkland. Jayhawks get another look. Now Kirkland with a drive, high off the glass, doesn't go. And it was touched by a Cougar who was standing out of bounds.
Yeah, K Valley, they're fighting over the rebound and ends up out of bounds to the Jayhawks.
Inbound to Stuckey. Stuckey is fouled right top of the key. Kubiak put not only a hand but also put a shoulder into Stuckey as he drove. Now Josh Smith, a little too soft. Offensive board by Diaz.
A lot of offensive rebounds for the Jayhawks this second half, John.
Kirkland to the floor. Timeout, Muskegon. And no foul was called. 17-16 left to go here in the game. Jayhawks 53, K Valley 36. John Arter and Tom Kendra back here at Bartell's Roadie. Tom, we're going to miss you next weekend. We want to wish you all the best in the South Carolina mini tour for golf down there.
Well, thank you. Yeah, I'm going to be trying to escape for a few days and relax. So looking forward to that.
Good idea. We wish you the best and safe travels and have a lot of fun and relaxation with some friends. Now K Valley in the corner, little drive. And moving his feet, he'll be called for the foul. That is Kirkland.
I'll be thinking about you here, John, here in Bartels Road Gymnasium when I'm down in the sunshine.
You won't be thinking
You're
about
here struggling away.
You won't be thinking about the thermometer or anything like that. That's up here. Of course, it's going to be warming up a little bit. May even get up close to 60 next week on Monday and Tuesday, but
that would be nice.
But it doesn't stay forever here in February. Ball goes around. Reverse layup is good by Burkett. His first points of the game. Kirkland. Mayhem unable to control. It's bounced right back to Kubiak. Now Eustace. And we have a whistle. Mahan called for the foul. That's his first. Humes in the corner. Kirkland with a rebound. Kirkland with the drive. Puts it in off the glass.
Beautiful athletic take to the basket there by Daryl Kirkland, the 6'3" sophomore out of Muskegon High School.
He makes it look easy, Tom. And there's a three-point shot by Burkett. Stuckey. Eustace called for the foul. Stuckey at the line. Falls off the iron. He splits the pair.
Right now, Josh.
Now Eubank. Humes. Humes with a drive, leans in, loses the ball. Nice play there by Josh Smith. Stuckey on the near side, behind the three-point line. His shot is good.
He's down. Yep.
Justice finds an alley, has his shot blocked, goes out of bounds. Still K-Valley ball, 18 on the shot clock. Oh, nearly stepped in bounds with the ball, which would have been a turnover. The Jayhawks' tough defense creates the turnover anyways. Nice stop. Josh Smith. Burkett commits his fourth foul.
That was a result of Josh Smith, the 6'6" freshman from Lansing Waverly. Strong take to the basket. Gets 2 free throws.
First one is good. He makes them both. 20-point lead for the Jayhawks. Timeout, Cave Valley. 61-41, Muskegon. Inbound there, stolen there by Kirkland. Eubank maintains control. Humes in the corner to Eubank. Good defense by the Jayhawks. Eustace has his shot blocked partially from behind, right there to Kirkland. Stuckey. Kirkland, a long three-point shot is good. That was a legit three there, Tom.
Sure was, John. Great observation on the Jayhawks defense, especially Daryl Kirkland. He's done a great job against Eubanks, Tanner Eubank. He's completely shut him down, and that's been a big part of this game for the Jayhawks.
Mahan down low, left-hander off the glass, doesn't go, but draws the whistle. Fouls on Eustace. That's his second. And good on the first. And he splits the pair. By the way, congratulations goes out to Eric Taylor from the MCC TV crew for being voted in as the top cameraman of Michigan Community College Athletics.
Wow, hey, that's a nice honor given out by John Arter.
Yes, at this very moment. But Eric does a great job. Eric Taylor giving us great shots of Jayhawk basketball. Of course, Rod Van Nortwick, he's in the booth, directing and producing all the traffic to make everything look nice and covers up some of our mistakes, which are few.
Few.
Very few.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. Back to the game.
Back to the game. Kirkland is good on the first. He makes them both.
Turn twice.
Eubank. Lean in. Shot does not go for Burkett. We have a whistle as Mahan commits the foul.
Daryl.
His second.
Daryl Kirkland was pretty quiet in the first half, just 3 points, but he was credited with 10 assists in the first half. I don't know if that stat
My
is
goodness.
correct or not, but he was certainly getting other guys involved. Here in the second half, he's come alive with 7 points here in the second half, and he's always just a tremendous defensive player, John, and that's something that sometimes goes unnoticed, but he deserves credit.
Yep. Ball goes out of bounds. Turnover. Well, sometimes when your shot just isn't quite on, making those assists is just as important as some of the points.
Oh, no question about it. And he's a player who contributes in so many ways to the team, even when his shot is a little bit off. Like you said, he can defend, he can drive to the basket, he can dish it off to other guys. Daryl Kirkland, we're going to miss him next year. Sophomore from Muskegon High School. Hopefully he'll have a shot maybe to play at a 4-year school.
Outside.
Now Eustace. Driving on Stuckey, kicks it back out. Here's Redfield. 3-point shot off the back of the iron. Nice rebound for Kirkland. Kirkland too hard off the glass, but the flush is fouled by Mahan.
Nice aggressive take by Kirkland and a powerful finish by Mahan.
Redfield, another big rebound there. Kirkland. Diaz is cut off at the pass. Long 3-point shot is good by Kirkland. What he was off in the first half, he sure has found it in the second.
You're sure right, John. It was Dylan Mulder who was red hot in the first half for us, and in the second half it's been Daryl Kirkland, and the result is we've got this lead up to 31 points.
Nice block in down low. Kirkland. Stuckey along the far side. Stuckey looking for an opening. Doing his best rendition of Curly Neal. We have a whistle. Jump ball. Possession arrow in favor of the Jayhawks. 18 on the shot clock.
Pretty impressive first 8 minutes here of the second half for MCC. MCC led by 15 at halftime. They've already more than doubled that in the first 8 minutes. They bumped that 15-point lead up, all the way up to 31.
Pass into Mahan. Mahan has it tipped away by Redfield. Redfield has his shot. My goodness, Diaz. Humes for three.
What a great block there,
Yes.
John Arter, by Sergio Diaz in transition. It looked like it was going to be a wide open layup, and he came through with a clean block. Just great athletic ability by Diaz. He's a 6'3" sophomore out of Grand Rapids Union. One of 3 Jayhawks from Grand Rapids Union, along with DeQuavion Stuckey and Mike Anderson.
Redfield called for, check that. Mahan called for his third foul. Jayhawks fourth. Redfield will be shooting 2. Ken makes good on the first.
Dylan Mulder back in the game. That's the first we've seen of him here in the second half. Let's see if he can continue his red-hot shooting. He had 14, a team-high 14 points in the first half.
Mulder. Stuckey. Mahan, top of the key. Three-point shot is good. He does have the range, Tom.
He sure does. You know, Miguel Mahan, he's 6'7". He's very, very skinny. He tends to get pushed around a little, but he can take his man out, and he can shoot that three-pointer.
Mahan with a rebound. Alder called for the travel.
I think the official had to call something there. There was some contact, and he didn't want to call a offensive foul, and they just kind of bailed out and called a travel.
Couple rebounds by K Valley. Now Redfield.
My hand.
10 on the shot clock. Eubank. Ampey. Deals with the rebound. Josh Smith for the bucket. Few new faces in the game for K Valley. Ampey. Diaz with the rebound. Stuckey trying to go for the jam. He got it to the back of the iron. Mahan with the block. Diaz, he shows you how to jam. Go ahead.
Oh, I was just going to say, Jayhawks starting to have some fun here.
Yes. Diaz with a little more height than Stuckey.
That's right. I was impressed when Stuckey went up for
Yes.
the dunk. He's only 5'11", and he was up there. Just couldn't finish it.
And that's giving him credit for tall tennis shoes at that 5'11".
Oh, yeah, there's no question about that.
Foul on Smith. Humes at the line. Humes misses on the first. Makes the second. And makes the third, so 2 out of 3 for Trey. Pass ahead, Ampey. Shot is blocked, but is followed in by Eubank.
Another great block there by Sergio Diaz. He's got great timing on his block shots.
Eubank. Baseline shot a little bit too long there by Stevens. Stuckey. Jayhawks slow it down. Top of the key, Stuckey.
Nice job by Stuckey there. Him and Mahan were playing a little pick and roll game, and he came off the pick with a little bit of room and knocked down the jumper. Textbook stuff there, John.
Humes off the back of the iron, offensive board by Ampey. Humes, three-point shot doesn't go. Tipped by Eubank, no. Ball goes out of bounds off Eubank. It's Jayhawk ball. Kirkland across the timeline. Mulder gets his man up in the air. Nice soft touch, shooter's touch. Mulder.
Good shooters seem to get the roll, don't they, John?
They do. Humes. Back over. And the bucket is good by Martinez Griggs, and he's fouled. Mulder commits his second foul. Now Smith. Ivory. In the corner. Three-point shot is good. Aaron Veal.
Nice to see these reserves for the Jayhawks who practice hard every day, like Aaron Vial, come in and knock down a shot. The Jayhawk bench was up and cheering as soon as that one went through.
Vial hails out of Fruitport. Ivory with a rebound. Quick outlet pass to Mulder. Now Ivory loses the ball. And a turnover right back, right in front of us. Jayhawk ball.
All right, Jayhawks, John, they're up to a 34-point lead. They got a lot of their reserves in. We're going to hopefully have some fun over the last 6-16. Yes. Next week, the Jayhawks they travel down to Glen Oaks, which is at the bottom of the Western Conference standings. So this could prove to be a really big win here if they win this game and win at Glen Oaks and maybe get some momentum going into the state tournament.
Yes. Now Veal. in the corner. Josh Smith is fouled. Foul is on Austin Ampey. Smith at the line. Humes. Ball's tipped away. Humes gets the offensive board. All nearly stolen. Griggs. Humes, three-point shot is good. Ball tipped out of bounds. Jayhawk ball.
You know, John, it hasn't been a great day for the Kalamazoo Valley, but it's certainly been a great day for Trey Humes.
Yes, it has.
I know at halftime he had a game-high 19 points, and what do you have him for now?
He's added 8 more here in the second half for 27 for the game. To lead all scorers. Jayhawks Mahan has 19. Mulder has 16. Kirkland 13. Stuckey 11. And Smith 9. So good balanced scoring by the Jayhawks.
And Aaron Vile has 6.
Yeah, he
off
does.
the bench with back-to-back three-pointers for Aaron Vile, the freshman from Fruitport High School.
Yeah, I guess you would say, Coach, that's nothing. You let me in there have those minutes, I'd be up to 30.
Yeah, that's right. At this rate, he would.
Yes, he would.
We mentioned this MCC Jayhawk men's team, just 2 players from Muskegon County, Daryl Kirkland and then Aaron Vile.
Everybody's shooting the three. Pass ahead. It was almost a header there by Lamar, but it's laid up and in by Griggs. Vile.
Feeling it.
Yes, he is. 2 points away from double figures for Aaron Vile. Humes off the back of the iron. Nice rebound by Mike Anderson. Anderson. Vile. Tries baseline. Reverse layup doesn't go. Team's pulling for Aaron. Rightfully so. Ivory called for the foul.
It's got to be a career high for Aaron Vile with 8 points. Doesn't see many minutes.
Team would love to get him into double figures today. Humes at the line. Good on the first. Makes them both. Vile. Looking for a pass. Out of bounds. Last touch by K Valley. Ivory. Fouls on Eric Stevens. His first. Ivory at the line.
Final 65-60.
Ivory misses on the first. Ivory splits the pair. Ivory with a steal. Boatman unable to convert. Offensive board. Lamar. Boatman passes right to a K Valley man. Stevens. Top of the key, three-point shot is good by Kubiak.
The only question remaining now, John Arter, is can the Jayhawks reach the 100-point mark?
3 points away with 3:20 left to go. Hampy with the rebound. Humes pads his stats with another tray.
Hume's got to be over 30 now.
He is, 32.
Trey Humes, he's a sophomore out of Portage Northern.
Dale passes on a long tray. And ball goes out of bounds. Jayhawk turnover. Now Eubank. Little hook shot there by Ampey. Ivory with the board. Boatman. Mike Anderson for three.
There we go, John. Now we're only 5 points away from the century mark.
Humes. Vile with the rebound. Long pass ahead. Anderson. Far side puts up a tray. A little bit too long. Ampey with the rebound.
Tell you what, some of these guys aren't afraid to shoot it off the bench. They're getting their opportunity to getting the scoring column, and they're going for it.
Wouldn't you think they could turn that shot clock off? Boatman with a nice to the hoop. These plays are taking like 6 and 7 seconds long. Their possessions. Vile. Boatman with a drive. Lamar, the only Jayhawk not in the books as of yet. Everybody else has scored.
Let's see if we can get Cameron Lamar a basket. Cameron Lamar, he's a freshman from Detroit Northwestern. Like we mentioned, Jimmy Booth in his first year as coach, he's shown he's willing to recruit all over the state.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
We've got players from Grand Rapids, Lansing, Detroit, as well as right here in Muskegon.
Short timeout while they tend to some blood on Ivory. They want to keep John in the game. Minute 29 left. Jayhawks at 97.
Trying to get to that 100-point plateau. Got to have some kind of excitement, right,
That's
John?
right. That's right.
This game has long been decided,
It has.
which we're happy about. Very impressive performance.
Boltman good on the first free throw. He makes them both. Vile with the rebound. Lamar, not quite. Back out to Vile. And Vile hits a tray. He's in double figures with 11 points. And 102 for the Jayhawks.
That's it. Vile goes in double digits, and the Jayhawks go in triple digits.
Whistling a foul. He said one, but he means 11. Because Kirkland would love to be back in the game playing, but
It's not going to happen.
That's right. So the foul's on Boatman, a double one. Eubank, good on the first.
Really, the key to this game, John, was early on. We went inside to Miguel Mahan, the big 6'7" center. He was effective. And then Dylan Mulder off the bench came in and really sparked the team with 14 points. And then in the second half, it was still a close game, but Daryl Kirkland then stepped it up, extended that 15-point halftime lead to 20, then all the way up to 30, and it's been cruise control ever since.
Lamar, far side. He hits it, and everybody scored for the Jayhawks.
Everybody's in the scoring column.
105-66. Pass down low. And a block by Vile. Vile working through traffic. Little bounce pass, reverse layup is good by Mike Anderson. Kind of collared there.
Very impressive finish there by Mike Anderson.
Yes. 3-point shot good by Eubank.
Looks like that's going to do it, John.
Yes, the Jayhawks told just to take their time and let the clock run out. It's down to 3 seconds. And that'll do it. Our final score is Muskegon 107, K-Valley 69. Jayhawks improved to 8-6 in conference play, 11-13 overall, while the Cougars dropped to 4-10 and 7-19. A good game by the Jayhawks, a total team effort. As you mentioned, Mahan and others got them going early, and then Kirkland in the second half.
Well, it's what they needed to do, John. They had come in with losing 5 of 6. They were playing a team behind them in the standings. They needed to jump on them, and the Jayhawks took care of business. So very impressive. We'll take it.
As you mentioned, the Jayhawks will be traveling to Glen Oaks this coming Wednesday. Then they'll be back here for Mid-Michigan on the 24th here. So we're a doubleheader of the men's and women's. Tom, we're going to miss you. My football cohort, Dave Cook, will be pinch hitting for you, and hopefully he doesn't talk about pass interference and things like that he does for the Big Reds, but he has basketball in his background too.
Oh, I'm sure Dave will do a great job. You guys will have fun, and I'll, like I said, I'll be thinking about you when I'm in the sunshine.
Well, I know you'll have fun, Tom. Once again, 107-69, Jayhawks win. We want to thank our MCC TV crew doing a great job, our camera person, Eric Taylor, up there giving us great shots, and Rod Van Norwick in the booth. Rod, appreciate all that you do. Our producer and director for Jayhawk basketball. For my partner, Tom Kendra, this is John Otter saying good night, and thank you for watching Jayhawk basketball on MCC TV. Good night.